And now, it's time for another look behind the scenes of the Dice Tower.
Hi, I'm Eric Summerer. Here's some cute kid I found lying around the house. Not too long ago, Tom released a video explaining how he and his family do the video reviews. And I thought it might be fun to take a look at how Tom and I, along with our team of international contributors, produce the Dice Tower audio podcast. Plus, I'm still figuring out my video editor, and I thought this might be a good test project. Cheesy video wipe in 3, 2, 1.
While you can hear a new episode of the Dice Tower every week, we usually record every 2 weeks, doing one episode with a question of the week and one with a top 10 list. Each episode begins with a topic, which Tom posts in a document everybody can see. Then, a few days before we record, contributors start sending in their segments. I take these, tweak the audio a bit, and add the intro and outro music for each segment.
3, 2, 1, go.
I'll also combine everybody's short bits for the question of the week or the top 10. As these segments get completed, we start constructing our rundown for the episodes, including what games we plan to talk about, what order we want to play the contributions, and of course, our top 10 list. We'll refer to this when we record, so we're both on the same page. One of the tricky elements to recording the show is that Tom is in Florida while I'm in Connecticut. Now, certainly this isn't as crazy as when Tom was in Korea, but it still offers a challenge. The key is this little device here. No, that's a printer. Almost. Right there. This is a phone patch. It allows me to hear a phone call in the booth while not letting that sound go into my recordings. Tom does something similar on his end. Tom calls me up, we do the show, and we record our side of the conversation. Then comes the fun part. Once Tom sends me his files, I stitch them together. This lets me cut out any long pauses, separate moments in which we talk over each other, or edit anything that doesn't make sense. And that's why the Powerpuff Girls Mojo Jojo Attacks Townsville deserves the #1 slot on my list.
Well, aside from the fact that nothing you said makes any sense, I agree with you.
No, that doesn't work. Let's see here.
On my list.
Well, I agree with you.
Perfect.
These multi-track sessions get mixed down into MP3 files, ready to send to Tom. The last thing I do is jump in the booth to record the intro and outro for the episode. Welcome to the Dice Tower, a podcast about board games and card games, but especially the people who play them. In this episode, Moritz thinks everyone's out to get him. Jeff plays rock, paper, scissors with his eyes closed, and Jim previews the latest from Stronghold Games. This way, I know exactly what's in the show and can promote it correctly.
Then Tom puts it all together, adding those network promos and bumpers and music clips, and sends it all off to Fun Again for hosting, where you then get to listen to the show. It's been kind of an exhausting ride over the past few years, but you feel good putting out a show you're proud of, and I certainly am proud of the audio podcast. And that's all because of you, the listeners and viewers, and our contributors from all over the world that make the Dice Tower what it is today. Thanks for listening, and thanks for watching. Now, should we hear more from that announcer guy?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, thanks.
Thanks for watching. For more from the Dice Tower, including reviews, videos, and my favorite board gaming podcast, check out our website at dicetower.com. Until next time, from all the gang at the Dice Tower, have fun gaming.